Ja, meine Freunde da draußen, ein herzliches Willkommen. Oh mein Gott, bin ich schwach zu sehen. Oder liegt das... Oh, das liegt einfach nur da dran. Ja, Freunde, ihr seht es schon, wir spielen L.A. Noire. Ich hatte das vor einigen Jahren schon mal angefangen zu zocken, nur da habe ich, glaube ich, 2 Folgen oder so hochgeladen und die waren abgrundtief scheiße. Ja, man konnte mich kaum hören. Und ja, weil ich glaube, die Musik einfach mich übersteuert hatte und wir spielen ein neues Spiel. Ich habe mir gedacht, immer nur Assassin's Creed Origins ist ja auch irgendwo mit der Zeit langweilig. Da muss noch was Neues her und deswegen habe ich gedacht, weil ich es sowieso noch mal spielen wollte und ja, deswegen spielen wir heute eine Runde L.A. Noire. Und ja, neu. Bis gleich.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. The symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see. In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective, an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
So, Freunde, da bin ich wieder. Kurz die Webcam wieder anmachen. Ich bin ja noch ein bisschen am Rumhantieren, ob die Webcam an dieser Stelle gut ist. Aber ich denke eher weniger.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of
irgendwie erinnert mich das sehr stark an GTA San Andreas. Das ist irgendwie auch dieselbe Grafik. Ups, da sind wir schon. Tatort in einer Gasse. 10:11
Floyd
PM.
Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon,
bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
Okay, und wir können
This is a
loslegen.
fist hump.
Sehr
Just going
schön.
through the motions.
You're probably right.
Okay,
Let's just get it
Shift
over
ist
and
nochmal
done.
laufen. Okay.
All right, have it your way.
Ach so, steht ja
We'll
auch.
search right up to the
Lol.
back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. Two heads are always better than one.
Ich suche schon mal gründlich, um Hinweise zu entdecken. Machen wir. Ich habe irgendwie mal richtig Bock, Rätsel zu lösen.
Look at this junk.
Was?
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
Tja, wenn du das sagst, da ist doch ein Blutfleck. Ein dicker, fetter Blutfleck.
Jesus.
Jesus
Cole,
Christ.
come take a look at this.
Ja, ich bin doch hier. Ah. Ich muss erst mal wieder reinkommen.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Okay. Ein Notizbuch, okay. Also Umschalt für Notizbuch. Kann man da rein? Nein, kann man nicht.
What have you got, Phelps? Anything?
Müssen wir hier nochmal was machen oder was? Nope.
I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap.
Gehen wir mal in die dunkle Gasse rein.
We're never gonna find it. It's a waste of time.
Ist das auch ein Blutfleck? Nee. Beweg dich auf das Abflussrohr, um hochzuklettern. Okay. Da liegt doch was. Ach, hat er die schon? Nee. Oder? Jetzt hat er sie. Mit WASD kannst du ein Objekt manipulieren und nach. Okay. Ah.
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893.
Ah ja, okay.
Two rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
Okay.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
Personen. Kann ich das auch mit den Pfeiltasten machen oder muss ich das mit... Ne, ich muss das mit der Maus machen. Institution. Aufgaben. Eine Schießerei mit Verletzten bei Six und industriell dem Lagerhausbezirk am Fluss. Die Zentrale hat 16 William geschickt, um dort nach Beweisen zu suchen. 16 William ist ein Detektivwagen der Central Division. Die Mordkommission ist vor Ort. Sie müssen in einer Sackgasse stecken, sonst würden sie das nie weitergeben. Alles klar. Aufgaben, Tatort untersuchen, haben wir gemacht. Okay. Was ist das? Du erhältst Institutionspunkte, wenn du Erfahrung und Ränge erlangst. Setze die Institutionspunkte ein, um deine Untersuchungen zu unterstützen. Weitere Community-Infos und exklusive Features findest du auf socialclubrockstargames.com. Alles klar. Intuition. Kostet jeweils einen Intuitionspunkt. Okay. Personen haben wir noch keine. Doch, Scooter Peyton, Mordverdächtiger, Detektiv Floyd Rose. Okay. Dann haben wir hier die Hinweise. Blutfleck. Ach, Entschuldigung, Freunde. Name, Blutfleck. Fundort, Tatort. Beschreibung, Blutspritze an der Türe und am Boden der Gasse. Okay. Smith & Wesson Revolver. Name ist Revolver, Tatort. Beschreibung, Smith & Wesson Revolver, Seriennummer S71893. 2 Schüsse abgegeben. Okay. Haben wir das auch. Orte. Tatort in der Gasse. 15, 17 Jason Street. Gasse, Schauplatz einer Schießerei mit Verletzten. Als Ziel festlegen? Da sind wir doch. Lol. Okay. Dann können wir wieder runtergehen, ne? Hier ist ja sonst nichts mehr.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Ja, Freunde, das Spiel ist von 2011. Orte. Ah, mit WSAD kann ich. Nein. Ich wollte Waffenladen. Waffen- und Munitionsverkauf Downtown als aktuelles Ziel.
Are you sure about this?
Das Spiel ist von 2011 und
No harm in doing some digging.
ja.
The suits didn't seem to give
Ich habe,
much of a
wie
damn.
gesagt, 2 Videos einmal hochgeladen und seitdem nie weiter gemacht.
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
Wenn ich jetzt laufe,
I'd
läuft
rather
er dann
get through the
mit?
day without the captain's foot up my ass.
Nein, tut er nicht.
It'll be fine,
Doch,
Ralph.
tut er.
You worry too much.
Oh, dann wollen wir mal zu unserem Auto laufen. Ich glaube, ich werde die Webcam nach der ersten Aufnahme erstmal oben rechts hin tun oder unten rechts. Schauen wir mal. Weil da unten ist ja eine Minimap und von daher...
This would be a lot easier with the siren on, you know?
Was immer du sagst.
Look out!
War da eine Ampel? Ich habe keine Ampel gesehen. Aber ich bin Polizist, ich darf das. Okay. Da sind wir da. Shooting Gallery open. 24 hours. Waffen an. 10:30 PM. Na gut, dann gehen wir mal rein.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner.
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Okay.
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Was? Nee, das war doch irgendwas mit S vorne drauf, oder? Das weiß ich natürlich nicht. Ich weiß nicht mehr, welcher Einteil das war. Nein. Es muss auf jeden Fall irgendwas mit S gewesen sein. Das weiß ich noch. Fuck. Mit wie sehr kannst du Einträge lesen? Mit wählst du aus. Ist ja schön, aber ich brauche die Nummer noch mal. Ah, kann ich auch so aufrufen. Alles klar. Hinweise. Smith & Wesson Revolver. S71 89 3. 71 89 3. Ups. So, jetzt wissen wir schon mal weiter. 71 89 3. Da nicht. 71 89 3.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February 46.
Okay.
Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Sehr schön.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
Ups. Ich will immer Escape drücken. Oh mein Gott, ist das lange her, Freunde. Ja, chill, Alter. Ich bin Polizist, ich darf das.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name. If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. 2 out of every 3 crimes are
Man
done
sollte
on
mir nie im Leben einen
Another fact
Führerschein
from the
geben.
Phelps
Never
Encyclopedia
ever.
of thin air. You really are full of it.
This would be a lot easier with the siren on, you know?
Ja, ich weiß, dass ich die Bürger beschützen soll und nicht töten soll. Aber was kann ich dafür, wenn die einfach auf die Straße laufen? Da kann ich doch nichts für. Also echt, ey. Ja, komm, dann halten wir uns mal ein bisschen an die Regeln. Na komm. Kann ich hier auch schon reinfahren? Ich glaube nicht. Nein. Lässt er einfach seine Tasche fallen. Ja, ja, ich weiß, es ist rot.
Careful!
ist jetzt das? Na, da bestimmt nicht. Ach, einfach auf der Schröders Apartment. 11 Uhr. PM. Na dann. Ich habe Vorrang. Ich bin Polizist, ich darf das. Okay. Schröder, 2.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
Alles klar. Jetzt ein Aufzug? Nein, natürlich nicht. Drei, 2.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Whoa!
You ready, tough guy?
That was a fair.
Oh Gott, ey! Na, das war jetzt aber easy.
You all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
Boah, dieses scheiß Bixby, Alter. Das geht mir so auf den Sack. So, dann wollen wir mal Schröders Apartment durchsuchen. Und ich könnte mir vorstellen, dass wir hier was finden werden. Definitiv. Ich glaube, sowas ist nicht...
Probably nothing.
Vermutlich nichts, genau. Das habe ich mir auch gedacht. Können wir den eigentlich auch durchsuchen? Ne, natürlich nicht. Sorry, ich wollte keine Randale schieben. Hier rein? Nein. Was? Ah, da haben wir doch was. Ah. Okay, das sind irgendwelche Zahlen? Kombinationen? Ich weiß es nicht. Neuer Hinweis.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
Bittet um was? Um was bittet ihr denn?
You dumb dumb fucking sons of bitches. Get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
I didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Das war kurios. Bewaffnet und
Well, you picked the
gefährlich.
right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. But the force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identify code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from
14
here.
Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger, KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Okay, und weiter geht's. Räuber überwältigen. So, mal gucken, ob der Verkehr schön Platz macht hier. Platz machen! Alter! So viel zum Thema Platz machen. Okay. Jetzt geht's los! Boah, Scheiße. Ne?
Weapons on the ground. Now.
Man denkt nicht, so anzuvisieren und drücke dann auf die Taste.
Getting hammered here, Phelps! Try for the front door. Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps.
LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded.
Okay.
I'm offering you a chance to
copper. You got closer?
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow.
Alles klar.
stay down.
Alter, wieso kriege ich den nicht?
I got you.
Da.
Stay in cover.
Läuft!
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear.
Also mit C kann ich zurückgucken. Okay.
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
Okay.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as
Offene
chemistry.
Haftbefehle.
Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Was?
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD! You can go screw yourselves.
Na, herzlichen Glückwunsch.
Why, you watch it!
Wie kann ich springen? Wie kann ich springen? Ah, das macht er automatisch, okay.
Bowers! Hold it right there! Stop now or I will shoot!
I won't tell you again.
Na komm schon, komm schon, komm schon, komm schon, komm schon! Ich krieg dich, ich krieg dich, ich krieg dich, ich krieg dich. Oh cool, das macht er alles alleine.
Get down from there right now. Give it up, Wendell.
Stay the hell away from me!
Ich hab dich doch... Au!
You've got to be kidding.
You fucking asked for it. No way I'm going back inside. I've done my time.
Cool,
It's
also...
over, Bowers.
You assholes already screwed me once.
Oh.
Give it up, Bowers. There's
Warum
nowhere
schießt er
left
dir
to
nicht
go.
einfach ins Bein?
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves. Come on then.
Oh, cool.
What you doing,
Finish.
Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Okay.
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso!
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
Ich kann mit diesen Erinnerungen im Moment noch nichts anfangen. Kauf auf eigene Gefahr.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please?
Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Okay,
Everybody stay back. Let us do our
Tatortabsuche.
job.
Broad daylight.
Und
Crowded
schauen wir doch
street.
mal. Was hat er
I've seen
denn?
everything.
Was hat er denn? Gehen wir von oben nach unten? Ach so. Nix. Achso, das ist das Gesicht. Ups, ich wollte... Denk auf Arcadia. Bla 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 bla. Apartment 5. Betätige Zahl und dann unbedingt noch eine Menge Restbetrag erhalten durch. Okay. Da ist nichts. Ansonsten hat er nichts, ne? Oh, warte doch. Aber, ja, da war was. Nein! Ah! Ne, da ist nichts.
All right, all right. Yes, it's a dead person.
Achso, da war ja nichts drin. Ne, da ist auch nichts. Kann ich noch was anderes? Das Gesicht hatten wir ja schon, ne? Okay. So. Da ist doch irgendwas. So.
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
Ich kenne mich mit Patronen jetzt gar nicht so wirklich aus. Gibt es da auch einen Hersteller?
I want to see. Excuse me, officer, I want to see.
Ich glaube, ansonsten gibt es hier nichts mehr, ne? Die Leiche haben wir durchsucht, die Patronen haben wir gefunden. Wie viele Patronen sind das? Die Patronen. Da. 2. Ja, ich will die Patronen zählen. 2, 4, 5, glaube ich, ne? Ja, 5 Patronen. Gehen wir mal in den Laden.
We should make sure we've checked the whole crime scene before questioning the witness. Don't you people have anything better to do?
Okay. Ist nichts. Aha! Als hätte ich's geahnt.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
Ich befrage aber erstmal die Zeugin.
Can I help you, sir?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss. Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Augenzeugenbericht. Beweise durchgehen. Fragen schön auf der rechten Seite.
You think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Okay. Du musst beurteilen, wenn du glaubst, dass die Werde Lüge, um eine Zeuge, drücke 3, um den Zeugen der Lüge zu beschuldigen. Ich zweifel's mal an.
I'm having a hard time believing
Falsch.
that, young lady. Do you want to be taken to a police cell?
You're hardly any older than me. Don't you dare talk to me that way.
A man is dead, Miss Galletta, and it's a criminal offense to lie to a police officer. I ought to take you downtown.
Get out. Get out right now.
Okay,
Send
das
in
war
one of
ein
the other
Schuss in den
policemen if you
Ofen.
must, but I won't say another word to you.
Ach, kommen Sie.
We have the murder weapon?
No murderer. The girl saw it all, but she clammed up on it. We can trace the gun.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Achso. Na dann. Ich muss halt nur drehen. Tut mir leid. Shit, war drauf
What
jetzt,
did I tell you about going too hard on the witness? She's a store assistant, not a prisoner of war.
Is that supposed to be funny?
I'm just saying that sometimes you need to pour some sugar on these broads. A little bedside manner can go a long way.
And since when are you the expert? We got the murder weapon, didn't we?
You shouldn't dole it out if you can't take it, Phelps. She was a looker, though. Tell me I'm wrong.
No wonder you're suddenly so obsessed with bedside manner.
Das kriege ich noch, das kriege ich noch. Ha, ha. Es gibt keine Ampel mehr. Achso, auf der anderen Seite ist der. Was? Was ist da? Da. Waffenladen Eaglesons. 2:36 p.m.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Caillou. Edgar Caillou was his name. Thing looked like it'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
You know where we can find Mr. Caillou?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Okay. Juwelier. Ups. Ah ja, ich will immer mit der Escape-Taste zurückgehen. So, dann werde ich aber die Aufnahme abbrechen. Um zu gucken, ob die Aufnahme überhaupt was geworden ist. Ansonsten nehme ich hier an einem Stück auf und die Aufnahme ist grottenschlecht. Das wollen wir doch alle nicht, oder? Juwelier hat viel 2:36 PM. Na, dann wollen wir mal reingehen.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Nein.
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch!
Shit.
Go, Cole, go!
Hurry, officer! He's getting away!
Wieso?
Kalu, get back here!
There he is. See him?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop!
Too late, Kalu!
Oh! Ich darf die nicht schießen. Alles klar.
Officer Cole Phelps,
Ja, ja.
are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Na komm.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Hurry, officer! He's getting away!
Kalu, get back here!
Goddamn kid, you're having a season from hell. Next time, you're mine.
Na komm schon.
Too late, Kalu!
Did your parents ever ask you to run away from home?
Stop or I will shoot!
Man hätte nur auf ihn zielen müssen.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
Voll am
The case
Smile.
that makes you and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Okay, ja, von das müssen wir jetzt noch mitnehmen. Tut mir leid, auch wenn die Folge jetzt über eine Stunde geht. Tut mir leid.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Na gut.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Eine Intuition haben wir. Fuck. Ich weiß es nicht. Sagt er die Wahrheit?
You blew
Falsch.
an empty
Scheiße.
grudge, you son of a bitch. Do you think I have sympathy for you?
Son of a bitch.
That's the way. Keep needling me. Try the rough stuff, and my lawyer will be making an official complaint. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Scheiße. Können wir das nochmal wiederholen?
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Okay, okay. Chill, bro, chill.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu.
Gott sei Dank.
Dead in cold
Wir
blood.
Also
You're going to have to
anfechten
pay for
ist
that.
falsch. Das heißt...
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman.
Das heißt,
I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Dann lügt er.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
Okay, Schießerei.
Gage was an asshole.
Ach so.
But his death wasn't down to me. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Alles klar, also lügen und dann die richtige Frage auswählen.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Okay. Ich habe das so lange nicht mehr gemacht, deswegen... kann ich das hier irgendwie abbrechen?
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
Ja.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
So, also Schießerei.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about.
Ganz
I'm
klar,
sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number
So, und jetzt muss ich dazu die
01138.
passende Frage.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
Okay, also. Was? Fickman? Da steht Fickman. Der liegt doch wie gedruckt. Ich würde mal Mordwaffe gewartet.
You had the gun
Ja,
cleaned
richtig.
and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you worked.
Is that so? It's amazing what the Nebushes will recall when it suits them.
Mögliches religiöses Motiv?
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Der liegt doch schon wieder wie gedruckt, Alter.
You're lying, Kalu. I think you lent Gage money, and he owed you payment.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ja, natürlich. Schießerei, mögliches Mordwaffe. Steht ja, nein. Tja, wir haben wirkliches Motiv ist rassistisch bedingte Feindschaft zwischen Kalu und Gage. Oh, Freunde. Wir hätten ja jetzt darauf angesprochen, wegen den Sachen, die wir gefunden hatten. Hier diese Bankkonten oder was das war. Aber das finde ich hier nicht.
Didn't I ask for a lawyer? Shouldn't you be on the phone, officer?
Halt's Maul. Ach so, ich muss das ja...
I'm done with
Fuck.
you. Go flap your gums somewhere else. I want my lawyer. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around.
1 zu 2,
We're done.
richtig.
Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a
Ja. So, also Lüge, dann das, dann wieder Lüge.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
So,
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Ja, du mich auch. Lass mich die 3 drücken. Danke.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
Okay, dann das.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you worked.
Is that so? It's amazing what the nebbishes will recall when it suits them.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're lying, Kalu. I think you lent Gage money. He owed you payment.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So, jetzt sind wir wieder da, wo wir waren. Könnte es die Schießerei sein? Achso, ich will immer Enter drücken.
I'm
Auch
done with you.
falsch.
Go flap your gums somewhere else. I want my lawyer. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
So, Freunde, aber wie es weitergeht, sehen wir in der nächsten Aufnahme. Ich hoffe mal, dass wir dann weiterkommen. Ansonsten wird die Aufnahme viel zu lang und das wollen wir ja alle nicht, ne? Also in dem Sinne wünsche ich euch doch einen wunderschönen, was haben wir heute, Montagabend. Haltet die Ohren steif und bis dann. Tschüss.